Good morning, everybody. It is me, Vincent, coming to you from Universal Orlando, and in today's video, I will be rope dropping Islands of Adventure. That is right, folks. I am here for early park admission, and I am going to try to knock out as many rides as I can in 3 hours. Today, I'm going to be trying something a little different, and hopefully it works. So grab your cup of coffee and get ready for another episode of Vincent Vision. Watcha! Today, I am here pretty early. It's about 7:20, 40 minutes or so before the park opens up for early park admission. And I'm gonna be trying my own little way to get around the park this morning. And I'm just gonna go ahead and explain the rules to you all today. I'm gonna be giving myself 3 hours to experience as many rides as I can here at Islands of Adventure. I'm traveling light. No big backpacks, nothing that's gonna have me use one of the paid lockers and spend more time than I already will putting stuff away, like my camera. I'm gonna be using the standby lines only to give you the most accurate experience. No cheating my way up to the single rider's line to get on rides faster, though that is an option in the real world. And the biggest one here, I will be intentionally avoiding Hagrid's Motorbike Adventure for early park admission. My reasoning behind this is every other ride that's open during this morning is going to have a much shorter wait, and I think I can knock out a lot more rides in the morning versus wait for them later. Right now, at this time of the morning, everyone is tunnel visioning over to Hagrid's. Everyone's trying to rush there and knock that ride out first. But the way I see it, honestly, is no matter what, you're still gonna be waiting some amount of time for Hagrid's. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have a little bit of an early lunch or a snack along the way, and then I'm gonna try to get in line and ride Hagrid's at about, I guess 12 or 1 o'clock-ish, and then compare the wait time for what's posted versus what I actually ended up waiting. So that is my plan. There are actually a good amount of people here already, as you would expect for Islands of Adventure early park admission. Let's get in line, get our spot. And we are off to the races, folks. Early park admission has begun here at Islands of Adventure. The crowd is charging through the park straight into Hagrid's Motorbike Adventure. It was supposed to start at 8 a.m. this morning, but they actually let us in about 10 minutes earlier. I expect this is pretty common. Right now, Universal is testing photo validation as a way of getting into the park. So you just scan your ID, they take a picture of you, and that's how you get in. I wanted to try that lane because I thought it'd be a little faster, and I think it worked out because it only took me about 5 minutes to get in from 7:50. And right now, I'm following the crowd to Hogsmeade, but I will be taking a sharp left turn into Jurassic Park, where I'm gonna be heading to the Velocicoaster. That is my first ride of the day. Here is my plan. So I enter the park, I follow the path up to Hogsmeade, but go straight to the Velocicoaster first. After I'm done with the Velocicoaster, I'm gonna head into Hogsmeade and do Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey and Flight of the Hippogriff. Hopefully around that time, the rest of the park is getting ready to open up, so I'm actually gonna head back down to the front of the park and head to Marvel Superhero Island, where I can knock out the Incredible Hulk, Doctor Doom, and Spider-Man all in one go. From there, depending on how much time I have, maybe I'll head over to Skull Island, Reign of Kong, and knock that out. And the rest from there is freestyle. We'll see what else I can do with the time that I have. I'm giving myself a little bit more leeway on time because I'm stopping to film and talk to the camera. I think if I was in the group of people that I was in and I wasn't filming, I would probably be in a really good spot to do Hagrid's without any long wait at all. But in this scenario, I'm not. So I'm gonna be heading over to the Velocicoaster as my first ride of the day. So I'm walking into Jurassic Park, and as of 8:05, Hagrid's is already posted at an hour wait, or at least that's what the team members at the ride are saying. I've said this for a while, and I think I still believe it. If you are doing early park admission, it's really not like, oh, I'm gonna be able to do all the rides in an hour. It's, oh, I'm waiting an hour for Hagrid's before the park opens up so I can actually enjoy the park when it officially opens up. But I am going to head over to the Velocicoaster. It's looking mighty empty. The trains have run without anybody on them. This is gonna be my first ride of the day, and luckily for us, it's a pretty amazing, exciting way to start the day. As you can imagine, we walked all the way up to the Velocicoaster lockers. It was a walk-on. I'm assuming it's gonna be pretty empty upstairs as well. Gotta put this guy away, and I will see you at the end of the Velocicoaster. Well, that is what I'm talking about, folks. Velocicoaster, that's the way to start your morning right there. And get this, I got the front row, didn't even have to ask. They put me right up there. Amazing way to start the day. And it's only about 8:25 now. I've still got a lot more time here in the park. From here, we're gonna actually head up in to Hogsmeade and get ready to head towards the 2 other Harry Potter rides, Forbidden Journey and Flight of the Hippogriff. This is a little bit of a wrench in our plans. It seems as if Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey has yet to open up, so there are a whole bunch of people lined up to wait for the ride to open. This is going to make things a little more difficult. I'm definitely going to be spending a little more time here than I thought. Luckily for me though, my plan was to go from Velocicoaster to Flight of the Hippogriff, because this right now is a walk-on, and this is also a ride that will have a much, much longer line later in the day. It's Hagrid's hut. All right, got off Hippogriff. Only really had to wait 1 train for that, so I got on that pretty quick as well. And it looks like Forbidden Journey is open again. They've sucked in all the people that were waiting outside. So we're gonna put my stuff away in a locker here. I'm gonna switch over to my phone and walk through Hogwarts Castle to get onto Forbidden Journey, which is about a 10-minute wait right now. So out of everything I've done today, Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey was the only thing that I actually had to kind of wait for, and even then it wasn't very long. It was about 5 or 7 minutes. The line was backed up though. Crowds are starting to arrive, and as of 5 minutes ago, the park is now officially open to everyone. I am going to be leaving Hogsmeade and working my way to the front of the park to head over to Marvel Superhero Island, where some of the most popular rides are. Spider-Man and Hulk, those are my big 2 objectives. Doctor Doom is going to be pretty easy to get on, but we're going to pass by Hagrid's Motorbike Adventure on the way there, see how things are looking. This is the Hagrid situation at 9 a.m. As you can see, it's still pretty hectic. It's currently posted at a 105-minute wait for the ride. Now ask yourself, is starting your day off at a 105-minute wait really the move you want to do? Or do you want to ride every other ride in the park with a short wait time, like me? So I'm passing through Seuss Landing to get over to Marvel, but if I really wanted to knock out some rides here, I could. I mean, Sky Trolley's at a 5-minute wait. That gets a pretty long line. Here are the current wait times for rides at 9, 10. Spider-Man, which I'm probably going to head to next, is only 5 minutes. King Kong opens at 10. But look, I've already done Harry Potter and Forbidden Journey. I've done Hippogriff. And then the big ones, which are Hulk, Velocicoaster, and Hagrid's. Hagrid's 2 hours, no thank you. Velocicoaster already did. It's currently delayed. And then Hulk is at a 15-minute wait. So things are looking pretty good right now. Also, on the day that I'm recording this, it is extremely humid. I am already covered in sweat. My shirt is sweat soaked, but you got a pain to gain here during rope drop, and we're doing pretty good so far, but just think of the humidity as part of the experience here in Florida, right? I don't know, it's looking pretty darn busy here at the Hulk, and it's looking pretty backed up already. Because when I checked 10 minutes ago, the Hulk was posted at a 15-minute wait. Now it is posted at a 50-minute wait. And that makes sense. Apart from Hagrid's Motorbike Adventure, this is definitely one of the most popular rides here. It's also one of the first things people see, so naturally they gravitate towards this giant behemoth of a roller coaster. But I guess I'm gonna get in line. No, I don't know. I'm gonna wait it out. I'm gonna head over to Spider-Man and Doctor Doom, which both have 5-minute waits right now, and that's gonna be a better use of my time, in my opinion. I'm gonna let this die down.
Man, you shouldn't be out here. Gosh, this could be the most dangerous night of my life, and yours.
Just got off Spider-Man. Said I wasn't gonna do any water rides today. Little did I know that Spider-Man is actually a water ride now. We're gonna keep the Marvel party going, and we are gonna head to our next ride, Doctor Doom's Fearfall. The Doctor Doom, when I first got in line, was a 20-minute wait. Then it's quickly turned into a 30-minute wait. And I truly did wait 30 minutes for Doctor Doom. And I think in hindsight, when I was sitting there, I'm thinking maybe, just maybe, I should have saved that for later. And now I'm starting to rethink my strategy, because Marvel Superhero Island right now is a little busy. Right now, the Hulk roller coaster is still looking pretty busy, but I also know for sure that the Hulk is a ride that much later in the day is going to be essentially a walk-on. So I'm going to kind of switch my idea and start heading towards the back of the park and try to knock out some rides that are going to get much busier later in the day. Maybe the River Adventure or even King Kong. So King Kong had a little bit of a longer wait than I felt comfortable waiting for today, but Jurassic Park River Adventure is only a 5-minute wait. I'd probably have time to squeeze in one more ride before we hit 11 o'clock, but I am just gonna be a brat, and I'm not gonna actually ride the River Adventure. Okay, I know, I'm sorry, but I don't wanna get wet. It's super cloudy and I'm already humid, and soaked in sweat. Please understand. I will say though, the park definitely got a little busier faster than I thought it would be, but I was still able to do a lot with the time that I had. I think I've done 5 rides now, and not technically 6 if you want to imagine me getting onto the river adventure. And I would say for 3 hours here at Islands of Adventure, that's pretty darn successful. So here's the plan now. I'm gonna get myself a little snack because I'm hungry, I didn't have breakfast. And then I'm gonna have like an actual lunch at one of the sit-down restaurants. I'm doing an early lunch too, intentionally, so that I could be out by 12 o'clock-ish, and that is when I'm gonna get in line for Hagrid's Motorbike Adventure, dependent on the weather. Of course, I don't know if you can see, but it is actually a little gray here right now. So fingers crossed it's not going to affect the rest of the day, but that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to stop here by one of my favorite food booths to grab a quick bite here in Islands of Adventure. It's called Natural Selections, and it has some of my favorite little treats like empanadas and papareinas. Who I'll tell you, I will take walking around Islands of Adventure with a beef empanada over a churro or a pretzel any day. And as you can see, that line I walked right through at the start of the morning is now filled with a whole bunch of people. I can even like kind of peep over here and you can see how busy the Velocicoaster actually is. Now, where I have decided to do my early lunch is here at Confisco Grill. This is right here at the entrance of the park, and there's one thing that I have got a craving for, and it is their Chipotle chicken wrap. It is just a no-frills grilled chicken cold wrap, perfect for a day like today. It's got a little bit of Chipotle sauce, some cheese, some chicken, got it with some fries, Diet Coke, girl dinner, life's good. That came at the perfect time. It was so nice to sit down, chill out. It's nice and cold in there. And now I've got a full belly. I'm feeling refreshed, and I am ready to wait in line for Hagrid's Motorbike Adventure. That's simple. The good news is the wait has been getting shorter throughout the day. Just kidding. It's now posted at a 110-minute wait. That's okay. That's okay. We're gonna call their bluff, and we're still gonna get in line, see how long it actually takes. All right, so I've got to consider this a little bit of a success story because the posted wait time for Hagrid's Motorbike Adventure when I got in line was about 110 minutes. In reality, it only took me about 50 minutes to get on the ride. The line was moving pretty steadily. They even had the pre-show running, which is something I hadn't seen in a while. But I got on much quicker than I anticipated and a little earlier than lunchtime too, which I think supports my kind of idea that I've been trying to do today, which is like just do everything else and save Hagrid's for later in the day, because like no matter what you are going to be waiting for Hagrid's. I find that the middle of the day when people are trying to get in line for food and have the sit-down restaurants and stuff like that, it's actually a pretty reasonable wait time, and whatever is posted for the ride may not entirely be accurate in your favor. I waited less than half of the posted wait time for Hagrid's Motorbike Adventure in the regular line. I talked to someone who was my single rider when I rode the ride, and they said they waited an hour in single rider's line. That's no good. So don't be afraid to call their bluff, especially with this ride here. And hopefully the line is a lot shorter than what's posted. But folks, that is gonna do it for me. That is all I've got for today's video. Thank you guys for watching another Vincent Vision. Thank you guys for joining me on this very successful, in my opinion, early park admission morning here at Islands of Adventure. Follow my tips, follow my plan for success for your early park admission, unless you just want to go straight to Hagrid's. I totally get that too. It's an amazing ride. It's actually the afternoon now. It is 1 o'clock on the dot. If I was staying here at Islands of Adventure, I would have so much more time to do the things I didn't get to do, which wasn't very much. The Incredible Hulk, King Kong, Jurassic Park River Adventure, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna go home. So thank you guys for watching another Vincent Vision, and I will see you at the next one. Bye-bye.